Hello everyone, a ballpoint pen review today. I found these Cello or Cello, I'm not sure which way it's pronounced. I found these Indian-made ballpoint pens at a local Goodwill store, from which I also purchased at the same time this wonderful Webster's Geographical Dictionary. Maybe this will make an appearance later on this channel. Look how fantastic that is. 1966, and I just love it. And I'm going to spend some time going through that. And again, this may make an appearance on this channel at some point. But today, ballpoint pens. Do I have a knife nearby? I do. It's for slicing this open. The packaging has very sparse information. Retractable ballpoint pen. 5 blue ink pens. Triangle barrel. Ultra smooth writing. The joy of writing. 1.0 millimeter. Have these patriotic kinds of colors if you happen to be in the US. Or several other countries that use the same colors. Retractable ballpoint pens, 1.0 millimeters, nickel silver tip, triangular barrel for comfort and control, soft retractable mechanism, made in India. Joy of writing. We have a barcode, and that's about it. No copyright information, date, anything like that. I think some of the Cello or Cello products now say Bic Cello or Bic Cello. So perhaps these were manufactured prior to that merger or that acquisition. I am not certain. What I've noticed is some of these kind of bargain pens from overseas tend to be rather lacking in information on the packaging. I try to keep this as intact as I can, as I just jabbed it with my razor knife. See if that will allow me to release one of them. $1.59. You can see the price tag at Goodwill. I don't know what these would have normally sold for in a store display, or whether these were sold in the US in that manner. I like the translucent blue. It's kind of a cool look. We have molded into the plastic on the 3 sides, kind of ridges to aid in gripping. I really like the look of this. Cello or Cello Trimate RT, retractable presumably, 1.0 millimeters, India. There's a plastic clip, very organic kind of shape there. Click mechanism on top. What else? It seems to be kind of a round pencil up here, and then moves into a triangle shape about 1/3 of the way down the shaft. Is it take apartable at all? Does not appear to be. So these must be single-use disposable. So I don't see anywhere where it would come apart other than right here. And it doesn't appear to twist or anything. So single-use, throw it in the landfill, where it will remain for the next millennium. But I do like the look on. We have a wax or whatever that is considered cover on the end. Hopefully these will work. Again, I don't know how old these are. What's the measurement on these? We'll go with it's an import. Let's go with a metric measurement, 14.5 centimeters. Or 5 3/4 inches. Let's hope this is going to work. There's a... Can't tell if that's a blemish in the mold or something. There's a divot kind of carved out here. Maybe a quality control issue, although it's... It's on either side here. Not sure if that's intentional or if that's a quality issue. Hopefully I got all the plastic off there. Wow, that puts down a nice dark blue ink line. It behaves more like a gel ink. Let's just do a little comparison here. I'm sure I have a Bic nearby. Where are you? Okay, let's try standard ballpoint, also a 1.0, I believe, in this one. Yeah. I don't know where this one was made. This is an older one, so this... I think these are often made in Mexico now, but I don't know where this one was made. A darker blue in the Cello or Cello Trimate. Ink Joy from Papermate. Maybe that's a more apt comparison. Whoop, different color of blue. But the flow is more comparable, I think, to the Cello or Cello. What else is close? Pentel RSVP in a blue. Is that also 1.0? Doesn't say. That is just lays down a lot of ink every time you put it down, and I wonder if that's must dry pretty quick. Not bad. I like those rather a lot, actually. It writes more like a Bic Bold, which a 1.6, which I suddenly don't think I have any of those nearby. Let's try one more comparison. Skillcraft, U.S. government. Yeah, out of all these kind of standard ballpoints, this is the darkest ink and the most ink laid down, when I think all of them are 1.0. I think the actually the Skillcraft might be a 0.7, but very nice. If you're wanting a dark ballpoint, Cello or Cello, maybe one of you can tell me how that's pronounced. Trimate. Don't know if these are still sold anywhere in the U.S. I don't know that I've ever seen them. I think maybe these were Dollar General or Dollar Tree. You could find them there possibly in the not too distant past, but I found these at Goodwill, and I rather like them. So something to look out for when you're out and about at the in the discontinued sections of your Ollie's or your Big Lots or your Goodwills, maybe the dollar stores. I'll give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching this ballpoint pen review, and I hope to see you here again next time.